you've been through the Creighton, Nebraska series for a while. This is a new group. What's kind of your message to some of the guys that haven't experienced playing at CHI with fans and just that what this rivalry is all about?
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredibly talented team, and I think you saw that on full display against Texas the other night. They shoot 4-27 and still had a chance to win that game against the #2 team in the country. So just high-powered, high-octane. We're going to have to be very smart with our attack. We can't be trying to go over Kalkbrenner at the rim. He's an elite level shot blocker, and when he blocks shots, it's basically a turnover that leads to a basket. So have to be really smart. You can't go over top of him. You have to try to get into his body if you're going to shoot in that situation, and then taking care of the basketball. They just thrive. Once they start playing downhill, they're unstoppable. So going to have to get off to a good start. Understanding it is one of the toughest places to play in the country. And, if you can get off to a good start and, play with energy, match what Creighton's going to do. I know they're coming off that loss, so it's going to be a huge energy game to start. But I've been really impressed with their group. And, Shireman is so gifted in the open court and his ability to make plays, make shots. Nemhard with the ball in his hands, elite level rim attack player, getting downhill. And all their guys make shots. I mean, it's skill all the way across the board. Every guy that's on the floor is a threat. They run so many plays. You have to really have a conceptual type game plan. You're not going to be able to cover everything that they run, and they play with a lot of freedom. So, again, it's going to be a heck of a challenge. I like our group. I think it's a team that's playing with some confidence right now. They're doing a great job sharing the basketball. They played very unselfishly. They've gotten the ball to the right guy when he's gotten it going, whether it's Casey or CJ or Derek or Sam in the post. So, it is a team that is very balanced, and hopefully we go in there and play well and give ourselves a chance.
Sam hasn't played in this particular rivalry, but he probably knows about it as well as anybody on the team. Have you seen a difference in him the last couple of days? Just you talked about he's had this one circle for a long, basically probably since he committed.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Growing up in a situation, obviously two different teams in a hometown of a rival game with Iowa State, Iowa, it was always a little extra, a little something extra with that game. And I tried to talk to my teammates that were from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, about the importance of that type of game. But you can't let it affect. You can't change the way you play just because of all the hype that surrounds this game. They're a top 10 team in the country. When it's all said and done, that's a team that's going to be competing for a national championship. So we have to go in there and really play to our principles. But Sam, yes, being a part of this, growing up watching it, it is always something a little extra when you have a rivalry game like this. On the road, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hostile. But again, we've got some experience. We've got some age on this team that I think will handle it well, but we have to go out there when we do hit an adverse patch. We have to handle it the right way, and we have to play consistently for 40 minutes.
I think a lot of this team so far, just when it has dealt with adversity and not letting a 5-0 run become a 12-0 run sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty resilient, this group, for the most part. Obviously St. John's, when they went on their run in the second half, we had trouble stopping it. Derek gives us an option that we didn't have in that game to be able to step out on the floor and really help with pressure that hurt us in that St. John's game. I think you've seen the last couple games when teams have pressured us, we've really been able to make them pay for it because you've got the big to take the other team's center away from the basket. And, it gives you cutting opportunities when you're getting overplayed like that. And we feel good about the ball in Derek's hands, where he's one of the best playmakers at that spot in, certainly in the Big Ten and maybe in the country. So, Blaze gave us unbelievable minutes the other night as well. And the experience that Blaze got with Derek out of the lineup is invaluable. And I think you saw that with the minutes that he gave our team in the last game. But, everybody that stepped on the floor the other night, I thought made a positive impact on the game. And, to be able to stretch that lead in the second half, that's 2 in a row now, where we've really done a good job coming out of the gate in the second half, where we struggled early with that. So, it's going to be important. We have to have sustained effort for 40 minutes in this game. If at any point you take your foot off the gas or drop your head or hang your head during a tough stretch, they're going to pounce on you. So, just have to stay very poised, play a disciplined game, and again, hopefully give ourselves a chance. Yeah, I think you see the difference in our team. And when we faced a couple of those pressure teams, St. John's, Oklahoma, his first game back when he was getting his timing with Memphis, you just saw how much teams made us uncomfortable. But when we get the ball to Derek in the middle of the floor, like we did against Florida State, who made pressure as much as anybody, they played 2 or 3 men up the line and really get out in passing lanes and try to deny everything. So you saw the impact Derek had on that game. All the way through the box score, scoring it, rebounding it, assists, and you have that security when not many fives are going to be able to get out and deny Derek up the floor. If they do, we should hopefully be able to use that to our advantage. But just what he has provided us, he's able to stabilize things, calm things down when that pressure ramps up, and you've seen the difference in our team with Derek on the floor. All right, see you guys tomorrow.